Hey guys, what's going on? It's Rave, and today is not my day. It just isn't. I've, literally, it's more been this whole week. Right now it is 10:03 p.m. Just trying to get a video for tomorrow going, and it's just not been my day. Literally, from Tuesday to right now has not been my day. So I started off. Okay, I'll go ahead and walk you guys through it. So Tuesday, um, we were in school, and I'm in my fourth period. Everything sucks. Basically, I woke up, which sucked. I went to school, which sucked even more. Went through some crappy classes, even worse. And then I'm in my Spanish class, which sucks. I do not like this class. Teacher, she's alright, but she is kind of strict. She takes work way too seriously. It's my Spanish teacher. She's from Panama, and she's grateful for her job. So she takes, basically, when they say teach from bell to bell, she takes it seriously. She actually does that. Most teachers don't actually teach from bell to bell, but she does. So we have 72 minutes per class, and then we have the lockdown because 6 people decided to bring guns to school. And I'm stuck in there for basically 2 hours with her, which I'm not a fan of. Like I said, she's a chill lady, but she took the extra time that we had in that class for lockdown, and she decided to go ham on some Spanish. um, so wasn't a huge fan of that. And we were supposed to have class meetings on Tuesday, and it was a really weird schedule that they had it going. So basically, freshmen had it first, early in the morning, then it went to seniors, and then the 2 classes that are for testing, the major testing classes, are sophomores and juniors, which I happen to be a sophomore. And when I say testing, I mean state testing wise. So, juniors are the main one. That's why they have it last, because they get kind of the rest of the day off from their 5th period. Basically, they have school ended early for them. Sophomores, it's after lunch, so it's kind of nice. And basically, on Tuesday, freshmen and seniors were the only ones that got to have their class meeting, obviously because of the lockdown thing. So that's why I had to stay in my Spanish class for even longer than I wanted to. And then Wednesday they had another lockdown for drugs. They were searching people and stuff, and I think 1 person got arrested. On Tuesday, 6 people got arrested for guns. And I don't know, it's just a really ghetto school if you guys can't tell by now. But anyways, more with the story. I'll go ahead and talk about Thursday, which is yesterday for you guys, or right now for me making this video. Making this video in advance, by the way. And it's 2 gameplays, if I didn't say that already. But anyways, more with the story. Thursday, which was today for me. You guys are seeing this on Friday, so it is yesterday for you guys. Basically, I always have a really hard time getting to sleep. But when I'm sleeping like a baby, sleeping so nice. And then I have to wake up. If that just cut out really weird, it's because I had to split that clip in the commentary real quick because I was rudely interrupted. And that is actually the 2nd time it's happened to me. But anyways, I wake up early. Not a fan of waking up. Then my bus has been coming early. I'm the first person on the bus, so I have about 10 minutes from when I wake up from my alarms, because I don't wake up when my parents leave. I wake up when I set my alarms, which I have alarms set at 7:25, 7:30, and 7:33. And I get those set up, I get up, take a shower, get dressed, then come to school, which sucks. My first period is honors biology. Yeah, that sucks. But it's not that bad. The teacher's decent. Subject sucks. I have some friends in there, and then there's some hot girls in there as well, which is always a plus. That's always good. Friends plus hot girls plus subject minus. I say it evens out in the end. And then my second period is health education, which is not gym. It's like the boring part of gym, the book work where you learn about the body and stress and stuff like that. But today, tomorrow, which is Friday for me, and then Monday, we're having a guest speaker, so it's pretty easy work and it's pretty chill as well. Which, you can never complain about that. By the way, the second gameplay is coming up here soon. But this lady, she's just talking about like bullying and stress and stuff like that. Which is kind of ironic because most people have stress from school. Hang on, gameplay's coming up. Let me fix this real quick. Okay, so here's the second gameplay for you guys. But anyways, it was kind of ironic that she was talking about stress when we were in school, that's basically the only stressful thing in my life. It's just school. And honestly, it's not as bad as people make school out to be. Okay, let me take that back because school sucks. School does suck, but it's like not as big of a stress thing as most people make it. Like me, I have never studied once in the 2 years that I've been in high school, and I'm in my last trimester for my sophomore year. We have about 46 days of school left, and I have never studied, and I take many honors classes. I have not failed a class yet. I've been taking many honors classes and a foreign language, which is Spanish as well, never studied, and I've been passing all of my classes. I have all my credits, so I don't know, I just kind of find it ironic that she's talking about that. So my second period is going to be pretty chill and pretty easy for the next few days. My third period, which is also when I have lunch, is art. Teacher is really cool. My table is stacked. We are by far the most interesting table. Like the other day, we were like, hey, Miss Carpenter, which is her name by the way, come over here, and we were literally talking about cocaine with her. Somebody was like, it is $15 for a gram of cocaine, and then this other dude was saying, no, it's $15 for a line of cocaine, and then we were like, Miss Carpenter, is it $15 for a line of cocaine or for a gram of cocaine? We were all just talking about some cocaine in the art class. Definitely an interesting school, I'd say. It's kind of ghetto, but it's like I don't know. It's run by like annoying white people, which I could say that, I guess, because I'm white. They're annoying white people. I don't like the staff. And then the school, like the students are just like all ghetto. And I don't know. It's just kind of funny, I guess. So anyways, my first 3 classes are like kind of chill. My first period sucks. My second period could be a lot of bookwork some days, but third period pretty chill, I'd say. And then my fourth period and fifth period is where it starts to suck, because fourth period I have Spanish, fifth period I have honors algebra 2, and Tuesday we miss our class meetings. Wednesday we didn't get to make them up. Thursday, which was today for me, yesterday for you guys, because you will be seeing this Friday. I'm making this on Thursday. Basically, I was excited for class meetings because we were gonna have a quiz in Spanish, which, like I said, I did not study for. I was not ready for it, and Basically, my sophomore class, we're like, it's probably the worst class of them all. We actually got kicked out of the class meeting because people were literally throwing paper airplanes at the principal. So they said leave your book bags and stuff in your classroom. That's not where people were getting the paper from, even though most of the people bring their book bags anyway. That's not where they were getting the paper from. They literally supplied us with the paper. It was just people's job to do some geometry, make a paper airplane, and throw it. Okay? So the papers that they gave us were a list of names of all the people that had all A honor roll, all AB honor roll, perfect attendance, benchmark on some test. And me, I don't have AB honor roll, don't have all A honor roll. I don't like school, so I definitely don't have perfect attendance. So like, my name was like literally on nothing. For my EOCs in English, basically you really don't have to worry about EOCs. You can literally basically guess on them, and nothing will happen to your grade. It doesn't affect your grade too much at my school. So, I didn't guess or anything like that, but it was literally 2 questions made the difference between benchmark. So, 2 questions made the difference between a D, a C, and a B. I just kind of guessed towards the end, to be honest, and I ended up not getting a B. I think that I had a C, which was not benchmark, so I didn't even get to stand up on that, even though I was like the smartest person in my English class. But anyways, more about it. Class meeting, I guess. People were taking the paper with all the people's names, and they were literally making paper airplanes and throwing it at the principal and assistant principal. It was pretty funny, and the principal, his name is Mr. Dennis. He's a faggot, and he was like, he's not actually gay, he has a hot daughter. But anyways, he was like, go back to class, people. This is ridiculous, sophomores. So we're just like headed back to class, and more people are just like throwing paper at him, and it's pretty funny. I wish you guys could have been there. And then we came back, like, since we got kicked out of the class meeting, like all the sophomores got kicked out of the class meeting, I had to take my Spanish quiz, which I was not ready for. I think that I passed with like a B or something, because it was a pretty easy test. Like, if you literally paid attention in class, she literally said like all of these words in class like a million times. So that happened. My honors algebra 2 class was actually not that bad, but it's mainly juniors and I'm a sophomore, so there's a few other sophomores in there, but there's not many sophomores in that class. It's mainly juniors, and we just all went to the junior class meeting, so I didn't really miss anything at all. And then I got on PS4, and my friend Bradley was with his friend Miles. They were being so loud, and then I left because they were loud and I couldn't sound horn. I have awareness. Then my parents, I was like trying to make these videos, and they were like rudely interrupting me, and they were like, you need to go to sleep because I always have problems waking up and I get like really grumpy in the mornings. But let me know in the comment section below if you guys have ever had a really bad day like this, and subscribe, like if you're new. Anyways, peace out, bye.